Look at this. Beautiful winter's day. I'm way later than what I really wanted to be. So what I'm going to do is I'll get the kayak all ready. We'll get out on the water and I'll fill you in on what I've been up to, eh? Well, alright, we're on the water. Whew. It's been ages since my last video. Circumstances have been like a little bit difficult. I've managed to get out like a couple of times, but haven't done very well. Just when I have shot fish, I haven't had the camera on my head turned on, and just haven't really had enough footage to make a video. But with a bit of luck, that's all going to change today. Of course, the weather's been pretty terrible. It's winter here. It rains a lot, it blows a lot, and the chances to get out and dive just aren't the same as in summer. But we've got a great day today, beautiful clear water, and we're going to see how we go today. As I come over this ledge here, I can just see a snapper swimming away from me. I smashed some kinner up, create a little burley, and hope something's going to come in on it. After going away and snooping around for about half an hour or so, I come back and check the burley. Well, alright, that first spot was not really much good. Saw one little snapper coming over a ledge, so I stopped, put a burley down, went away, looked everywhere else, saw a couple other pretty small snapper, then came back and snuck over the ledge and looked at the burley, and yeah, the little snapper was back on it, and I had a shot at him, and I just plain missed. He wasn't a very big fish anyway, so not too worried about that. Anyway, we've come around to this spot, and this is another spot where we might find a snapper or two, but we also might find a crayfish or two in here, so we'll hop in and see what we see. It's not long before I see another snapper over a ledge. I think about having a shot on it, but he doesn't look very big, so I just hold off. As I come over this ledge, I see a really good snapper, just sitting in the current out in front of the pin. Bugger! Not long after, I see a snapper just sitting down on the ground. I don't hold very high hopes, but I take a dive to see if I can get close to it. I've got another kinner burley set here. I can see a few fish on it. There's nothing really big, but I decide that I really want one, so I push out and I manage to get my spear into this snapper. had a bit of bad luck there. It was really fishy, lots of snapper in there, and I'm pretty sure I got it on film, but I found one ledge and I snuck over, and there was a really decent snapper sitting in behind it, and it was just, I sort of maybe just came down a little bit in the wrong place. He was just a little bit away from me. I tried to get a bit closer to him and he moved away a bit more, and I knew he was about to bolt, so I chanced a long shot and I actually hit him. I hit him in the tail, but yeah, he just ripped straight off and swam off, and he was actually a real good fish too. So anyway, I sort of carried on and I managed to spook a heap more snapper. Finally chucked some kinner down and managed to take one. He's not a big fish at all, but at least it's something to eat. And then in the meantime, my camera on my head, the battery's gone flat, but I've also managed to take a nice fat, actually quite a big size koi, blue kohuru, and they're pretty good to eat too. So we've got a couple of fish on the board. I'm going to start making my way back. I've got a couple more spots I want to dive, and we'll see how we go. I'd seen a couple of really big snapper over this ledge on my first dive, and I could have probably reached out and shot them, but I didn't have my camera on, so I backed out of there thinking that I wouldn't disturb them, but they must have heard me or something. I set another kinnerburley where they were and went away and snooped around for a while. When I came back, same sort of story, just a few smaller snapper on it. I could see one that I wanted to take, so I just slowly eased myself down in there. Got him lined up. No, not quite. There. Ah, no. He got onto me. I've found a snapper sitting at the base of a ledge here asleep. Dive super quietly to try and sneak up on him. Almost unbelievably, he hasn't heard me and he hasn't moved. I line him up, take a shot, and yep, I missed it. Sorry about the abrupt cut to me just standing here, but it was right about this point in the dive that the battery in the second camera died as well. So I carried on snooping that area, and I actually came across a couple of good snapper, and I missed them both. I was just having a really bad day with the gun, but yeah, it was getting on, and hopped out of the water and headed on back for the beach, and just thought I'd dive one more spot while there was still just a little bit of light left, and hopped in there and hadn't been in there long, like probably only 10 minutes, and managed to get my spear into a nice snapper. Didn't get the shot on film, but managed to turn the camera on after I shot, and the camera ran for like, I don't know, like 20 seconds or something before it died, and got the shot of this snapper. Yes, finally. Woo. So that pretty much wraps up this video, guys. From that snapper I just headed for the beach and went home, but yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Cheers.